It's a random Tuesday pop-up. Good morning to everybody. Oh, somebody did pop up. Your notifications are set. Good morning, happy Tuesday to you. Y'all know this is random. It's a work from home day. I'm going live with no makeup on and some lip gloss. Y'all know it's random Tuesday. Random Tuesday. But say hello to me. Tell me where you're chiming in from or popping in from. I won't be on here long. Just an interesting morning happening around here. An interesting morning. I should be on my client assignment and I have a call in a few minutes, so I'm not going to be on here long. Listen, the news of the morning is that there is a global Facebook outage. There's a global, I'm sure y'all figured that out by now, right? There's a global Facebook outage. How did you figure it out? I'm curious. How did you know? Did you see it on the news? What happened? How did you know that there was a global Facebook outage this morning? How did you know? Or did you know? Am I the first person to say it to you? So let me tell you, I got a note this morning from my marketing partner, and the email says, and you know, the morning pleasantries, good morning. And he says, we regret to inform you that as of Tuesday, March 3rd, around 10:30 a.m., Meta services, including Messenger, Facebook, and Instagram, are experiencing a global outage. Today's actually March the 5th. That's okay. I got it. There is not a problem with your personal Facebook, Facebook, IG, or church page. This is a global outage affected by Meta, affecting everyone. At present, there has been no official report or reasoning from Meta regarding this issue. All right. So I see you, Sister Renee. You thought you had been hacked. And I'm going to tell you what, because I sat down at my desk to do business and I do my emails first. So I saw their note and I was like, okay. But then to be honest, I got distracted because I'm at my desk to do work, and I got distracted and I clicked on a video and it was having me to sign into my Facebook again. And I thought, this is like, immediately I was like, well, weird. How did I sign out? Y'all know I had some issues with my laptop earlier this year. So I'm like, did I erase all my cookies? It just still didn't click with me that the email that I just opened from the marketing company letting me know what was going on. So I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I have a new marketing partner. Praise God. I think I told y'all in the video last week, I did everything by myself. That day is over. I now have a marketing partner as of March the 1st, who is going to be helping me. And that was very helpful to see this email. Yeah, thinking you have been hacked. Good morning, Sister Bonita. You didn't know, Sister Myers. Okay. You thought you were hacked too, eventually. So no, we haven't been hacked. But it did make me sit down and just really think okay, Sister Marilyn, your daughter told you, wow. So it made me think, like, what are the implications of, when we are in a moment like this, because we are so into, technology, and I'm here for it. And I do think that it has a place in ministry. God knows, I think it has a place in Sunday school. By the way, I didn't even introduce myself because this is so random. I'm Waynell. Welcome to the TSSG space. Here I share Christian content that is largely inspired by and or based on Sunday school lessons. And I serve 3 publishers normally teaching Sunday school lessons. But today I'm on a random, I flipped on my camera with at my desk working from home with no makeup on and some lip gloss. That just made myself look red. I'm my mother's red child. I have red undertones. If you didn't know that, when I have no makeup on, I have red undertones. How about that? But I literally on the camera because I think that moments like these, we're going to have to pay attention to them. All right. And I remember saying a couple of weeks ago in a lesson, like, do not get dependent on these systems. I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago in the lesson. Like, I don't know where that came from. And yes, I do. God, thank you for downloading that. But in the lesson, I said, do not get dependent on these systems because these systems are going to fail us. These systems are going to fail us. And Sunday night, I tried to go onto my own website. I think that sundayschoolgirl.com is still down right now. I don't know what's going on. I have the marketing folks checking it out. That's what they're working on now. But we can't depend on these systems, right? So my website has got an issue right now. Here we are with Facebook down, and I see some of you saying that you think it's been hacked. Yeah, they are man-made, Sister Renee. We cannot depend on them. And when I literally sat for a moment, like, what is this impact? Like, I read a couple of quick articles, but number one, a lot of folks are in the middle of a huge communication disruption because a lot of people and businesses rely on Facebook and those communications. And so that's how they reach their audiences. A lot of ministries rely on Facebook because it's how we reach our audiences. You know, my church has a public page and we also have a private page. So it's how we reach our ministry constituents. So there's also an economic impact. Think about businesses that are using Facebook for marketing, for advertising. And so anytime that they're down, time is money, right? So if they're down, they're not able to communicate with their consumers. It's also a place where a lot of people get their news and information. Now, I'm real careful about Facebook news and information. You know, just because I see something now doesn't mean that I'm going to believe it, because I have to tell you, in this current world with like AI and all this kind of stuff, you don't know what's real. So you need some solid sources, but a lot of people do depend on it. So there's this like information void. There's a social impact that goes along with Facebook. A lot of folks, and I talk about community quite a bit, even in the Sunday school space, but a lot of folks, this is their social outlet, whether it is what they do to like scroll and troll, because a lot of times that's what I say about me and my mom. I may be looking at stuff, you know, when I have a lot of free time. I scroll late at night. That's my thing. So I may scroll and troll, or like this morning, I may get a video from someone and watch it very quickly. But there are a lot of people who this is their social interaction. It is how people engage with each other. A lot of people put posts out for feedback, etc. But it's a social thing. So today there are going to be some people who are not getting their social bucket filled. They're not getting their fix. They're not getting their high. Sister Nicole said, I think back to when AT&T. Yeah. So it was interesting. I read about the AT&T outage, and I am AT&T's customer, but I don't remember experiencing outage. Maybe I just wasn't on my phone. But you're absolutely right. Like we've got to begin to think like, what will we do if you don't have a system? What will you do if you don't have a particular system? It's also like for Facebook, you know, it's got to do with their trust and reputation. So, you know, that they'll have to figure that out. But again, all of us, you know, if that's the way that you communicate, if it's the way your business works, today is a day about shifting. It's about pivoting. You got to find a new way to communicate. You got to find a new way to reach people that are important to you. But I think a lot of you said the same thing. Like when things like this happen, it raises this concern. Like we immediately thought, was I hacked? Did I do something wrong, etc.? So again, I think that we've all just got to be careful about our digital dependency. I think that digital use has its place. God knows my full ministry is birthed on a digital platform. So I have extreme sensitivities to, you know, digital and what it means to be in this space. But that's why I encourage you all to get connected with me in all these different spaces. So, you know, I appreciate those who are connected to me on Facebook. On that page, I think there's 10,000 people over there. But if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, then a day like today, I don't have another way to get to you, because I do have Facebook. I do have Instagram. Those things are down today. So now here I am here, and my website has an issue. So we just have to find those ways that we're diversifying how we reach people. And to that end, I just wanted to share, you know, 3 lessons that I think ministries today need to pay attention to. Ministries in general. Yes, your Sunday school, but your ministry, number one, I just mentioned it. You've got to diversify the ways that you communicate with the people that you are reaching. Because in the event of these global outages, relying on some single platform for your announcements, for your community engagement, you have put your ministry at risk. So that's why your email lists and things like that are going to be important. Do not forget, and your phones, right? So today I can still text people who I'm associated with, even like I'm acting as a Sunday school superintendent now. I don't rely on Facebook. We're using WhatsApp. Some ministries at our church use me, but don't even forget just good old fashioned being able to call someone or text. So all I'm saying is find a way that you can diversify. Look at your old fashioned email systems. Don't throw those things away. Technology is going to fail us. And so you've got to find a way to diversify so that you can navigate and communicate around disruption. The second thing that I think ministries can learn from today's Facebook outage is the importance of building resilient community connections. The importance of building resilient community connections. And again, that is about strengthening those personal, in-person connections. You don't want folks who their only contact with their church is through your Facebook page, because on days like today, how do you connect with each other? That's why things like your small groups are important. Your Sunday school classes are important. You kind of have these like micro communities inside of your larger faith space. And that's not bad. They're not intended to be cliques and things like that. But literally, when you create that sort of small group feel, you have this ability to know that folks are checking on people. At our church, we say this: we do life together, right? So on days like today, I've already reached out to at least 5 people. Facebook is down. That's not how you anyway, but are you good? I did that before I went live today. So that's the importance of Facebook, other communities outside of Facebook. Thank you so much. I thank Sister Renee and Sister Benita. Thank you so much. Honey, the hair is having to do what the face is not doing because, you know, I'm telling you, I was just sitting here. I'm working. I'm at my desk. I'm not bothering anybody. So thank y'all for that, though. But yes, Sister Benita, let's go back to the old time way. So many stressful distractions. Your group me is going off today. Thank goodness. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness for text. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not okay. Let me see here. I'm reading your comments. Okay, I think I got all of them. So yeah, so that's the second thing, is building again those communities that are resilient past technology, that are so genuine and authentic that you all check on each other. And then the third thing, and I've already mentioned this, but develop a contingency plan. Your ministry, your Sunday school needs a contingency plan. You cannot rely so heavily on online platforms and virtual information that you fail to have a contingency for what will happen. You have to always have a contingency. So whatever that looks like, maybe there's an alternate way that you can stream, an alternate way that you can share. We already talked about email and all those things. I'm going to be honest with you. If YouTube fails me, generally I have one of those other backups. Today, Facebook is failing. I got YouTube. If all the videos go down, I hope that at this point, what we have developed is a love for the word. And if I got to email you Sunday school notes, my job right now is to make sure that, you know, we are all in a space of being pushed toward the word of God. So I'm going to find a contingency to get information to the people that are important. So again, think about what today is. Today is just, this is a drill. It's a drill. It's a drill to see, you know, are we ready? Can you respond? Are you ready when stuff like this happens? And do you have a plan? Are you diversified in your communication? Have you developed communities that are strong enough that they can survive outside of technology? And finally, have you developed a contingency plan that is your what if plan if something were to happen? So those are my 3 things that are kind of quick lessons that I think churches and ministries can learn today from Facebook's global outage. But again, it's not you. It's not you. You haven't been hacked. You have not been hacked. Nope, not at all. And this also means that we got time to do what I'm getting ready to do. Get your head in the game and work. Oh, we're not going to be distracted today. We're going to do what we need to do today. We're not going to be distracted or any of that kind of stuff because we are not able to just click off. I'm telling you, that's what I was going to do. I was looking at a video. It was a video. You're welcome, Sister Edwards, for all the information. You're welcome. I pray that you all have a wonderful day wherever you are. Let's go back. I wonder what I was missing from Sister Benita. Thank you, Sister Myers. But yeah, let's don't throw away your traditional methods. That's all I can say is, you know, a lot of folks are talking about, you know, they say, you know, what we used to do, it worked. We got it done before, you know, technology gave us a creative way of doing things. It's helped us to reach people in a different way and reach broader audiences. I think about even the countries that I'm able to go into and to share God's word and to touch the hearts of people. By the way, y'all click that thumbs up like button. I didn't even think about that. I haven't been live like this in so long. I forgot to say, I know we're just talking on a random Tuesday, but you can click that thumbs up like button. You can click that thumbs up like button. Do that for me. But yeah, I think about the ways that ministry is able to go into spaces, and I think that that's amazing. But if I go back to even the Acts church model, that model was about building strong in-person communities that were then strong enough to go out and disciple others. So I just don't think that in the space of technology that we can ever afford to think to forget about those things, you know, that we did I now realize I'm starting to talk about what I did when I was growing up. I guess it's gray hair means something now, but yeah, the things that we did and the ways that we built community, the ways that we learned, we cannot throw those away. So that's it. I've been on 15 minutes. Love y'all. Got to get back to work. I pray that you have a wonderful day wherever you are working. Thank you, Sister Marilyn, for your kind comment. I appreciate you all. And all 3 lessons are up for this week. If you're normally somebody who just, on when I do the lessons, they're already up. I'm so proud. They went up on Sunday. So you got to see and do in this space for today. So I love y'all. Let me get back to work. Everybody have a super Tuesday. No pun intended. And vote wherever you are. Bye.